Hello, devalmo here, and therefore the more excited with the channel. Hey, today we are gonna see how we can change by default JavaScript and JQuery, how we can click on this button and apply an effect. What will be the effect we are doing? Well, right now there is a text inside of here and we cannot see it. Why we can't see it? Because there is a opacity, and we need to change the opacity so we can be able to see. Right here we have a simple HTML. In here we will have the text that should be inside of here, but it's not displaying anything. And right at the end we have the JavaScript being called. We can take this inside, and right here we have the CSS code. It's everything we needed. Opacity, we can see the opacity right here of the code that we are doing. Now we can define the variables. In the first line we are getting the box. We are closing this so we can see the get element by class name. We are getting box content, and right here is a class with box content. And in here we have a array in position 0 because we are warning to all code that the box content that we want to modify is in the position 0 of the array. If we were using more than one box content and we want to refer to the second, then this number would be 1, and so on. Well, and now we have the button, this button that we are declaring right here, and we are getting a third thing that is a close button. Well, we can see right here it's a span that we are getting. So now we need to put this to use. Now we have it right here. Well, we have first a modification that when we click on button, the opacity inside of box will change to 1. If we click, we can touch this, and this right here will change the opacity to 0 when we click on the close. Well, now we have it here, but we could have one thing way better. Well, this button, when we click on it twice, we could have this closing. So how would we do that? We can use the ternary operator to do this. Well, we have the button and on click. When the opacity is equal to 0, we'll then say that opacity will receive 1. If the value is different than 0, it will receive the 0 value. Now we can test this, and it's working fine. So now we have something right here. Well, there might be people that want to do this in JQuery, so we are teaching that right now. First things first, for the JQuery code to function, we need to have a script like this one right here. We just need to add it to the code, and the JQuery code, we can already use it. So the JQuery functions in a different way from JavaScript, and for this it's easier for us to not declare variables and just work with the tools that we have. Being said that, we are gonna build this code that we just built right down here, put in JQuery this time. We can see that we already have the code. Well, in here we are calling the body button the ID with the hashtag, and say that and put in a function when clicked on. So in here we are applying the value to the get element by class name. The dot means that, and right here we are saying that we want to change the CSS, the property opacity. When this is equal to 0, then the opacity value will change to 1, and any other case it will change to 0. That means that we can do this right here. And this right here means that we are getting the close and inserting a click, and when clicking on, it will change the opacity of body box content to 0, essentially making it 0. We have done a simple code just to know how to apply functions to buttons and make things working, getting IDs and class in JavaScript, in jQuery. It's something that some of you might struggle with, and I thought, why not explain this? I hope these have helped everybody. If you like the video, if you like the content, please leave a like and say hi to me in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and I see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.